from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire, his head in the sky. It's Godzilla. Godzilla. Godzilla! And Godzuki.
Yay!
I showed Amber the 1978 and early 80s Godzilla show.
You should sing the whole thing.
Godzilla.
That
was the whole thing. I talked it.
I know.
Talked it out.
I wanted to hear you sing it in your amazing opera voice.
Breathing fire, his head in the sky.
Godzilla. 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 And
Roar! Yeah.
Yay!
So, you guys can actually watch some of the Godzilla 78
Godzilla's
series.
pumped with that song. He's like, that's my jam!
He defeated the Minotaur and everybody else. So, based on your guys' requests, we're attempting hard mode. Key differences with hard mode, because there are people that are just like, all that is in this game is destroying generators, and that's it. Well, hard mode changes it up a little bit, that it adds a time limit that gives you about 2.5 minutes to destroy the generators while having to fight 2 kaijus and you know, lots of other stuff. Also, how Godzilla gains his power in these games is by destroying a ton of stuff. And with the time limit, you really can't 100% a level, so that also increases the difficulty. So the best advice that I can give you is go level up stuff, replaying the game and making Godzilla get stronger, or else you're gonna get defeated a lot.
Right. Yeah, make sure. Well, if you play him on normal, you level him up, that counts towards the hard mode when you, like, you can keep those levels. Like, you don't start over when you go to hard mode, right?
Kind of.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I'm hoping we'll see. We'll probably run into the smog monster. Amber and I really hadn't known about that monster before because there are lots of different Godzilla monsters, and there's even different monster stuff that just isn't Tahoe. I learned that the giant turtle creature actually never fought Godzilla except in a death battle because they were 2 separate properties.
Oh, okay.
So it would be like Ultraman fighting Godzilla. They're 2 different companies.
Nah, they never interacted.
No. Though I would pay a lot of money to see Ultraman versus Godzilla, because he's like the premier giant superhero guy, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't think he's really popular anymore.
And I'm sorry, I totally talked over you when you were talking about the theme song. But,
oh, that's okay.
The theme song you can find online for...
Yes.
It's the... What did you say? 80s and 90s it was there? 70s and 80s?
The show came out... It was Hanna-Barbera show, came out in 1978, and it ran until about 1981.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Right around the same time as Thundar the Barbarian and some other people. Hanna-Barbera released a lot of cartoon shows from like the 70s until late 80s.
Yeah.
And then basically what they did is they put reruns on TBS and then the new Cartoon Network in the 90s when it first started. So that's how a lot of people, you know.
Yeah. That's awesome. I actually kind of like the show because Godzilla cares about Godzuki and he always saves the day.
Where's Godzuki now?
No.
It's the smog creature, the hippie monster.
This is what happens when you don't recycle.
This is right. That's right.
He goes around the world speaking about recycling so that he doesn't...
Yet he's destroying a oil plant.
Yeah, he's gonna make pollution happen.
Smog monster loves pollution.
He is the product of pollution, yet he's gonna cause more pollution. He hasn't learned from his mistake.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's right. If there's a problem, might as well just make the problem bigger and then no one will notice. Like the national debt.
Yay! Spend money we don't have! I am a part of this plan!
It's all gonna be okay. It will never come crashing down on us.
I'm going to Canada.
Me too.
Canada. Ow!
Please take us. Please take us.
Alright, so the monster's difficulty is actually a lot higher too.
Yeah.
He can do more combos, and he's just nasty. I mean, besides to look at, he's pretty.
I know, yeah. And he's really, Godzilla doesn't like touching him because he's kind of like infected with a bunch of stuff. It's kind of like the stuff that sits at the back of your fridge that you haven't cleaned out for months. I'm talking about, not us.
I've had to do that.
Yeah. I'm saying one hasn't cleaned out. Our fridge is kind of good, except for we have Chinese food in there we have to get rid of.
I actually want to get more Chinese food now.
I know, we're gonna have to check out the different Chinese places around here.
We tried out one place and it was okay.
It had good crab rangoons.
Crab rangoons were fantastic, yes.
Godzilla agrees.
The fried rice, not so much.
Yeah, I know, it wasn't fried ricey enough. It was kind of like regular rice with just stuff in it.
Yeah, it's kind of sad when you ask a restaurant for no MSG. The ones in Massachusetts were really good at still making it look like Chinese food.
Well, some of them. Some of them. Some of them were.
I miss that one place. Sang's was amazing.
Yeah, Sang's was awesome.
I will forever love you, Sang's.
They never used MSG there. But yeah, Luke is deathly allergic. Well, not deathly, but he's allergic to MSG.
We haven't tested that theory
no.
yet.
But actually, I think everyone really is allergic to MSG. It's just some people notice it, other people don't.
Well, when you break out into a rash and you have problems breathing, then you know that you might have a problem with MSG.
Yes.
Take a nap.
Godzilla is also allergic to that.
If he defeats his enemies, he'll forget about the generator.
Well, let's see. I would have forgot about the generator, but you kept shooting at me.
That's why he makes sure to step on restaurants that use it because, yeah.
Yeah, that's totally right. How's it going?
Because it's like, he's like, no, I have to step on this one, and then the other one he eats it.
Womp womp.
I'm weird.
Totally
Alright.
weird.
Yeah, I just
Blabo!
I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know.
No offense. I mean, some people don't have a problem with it, so it's fine. You can do that.
I have a problem with destroying things. I happen to enjoy it. So, we have a new move in our repertoire. It is the spin ability, which allows me to turn around really quickly and run away from things.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, but the one thing I don't like about this game, now that I've been playing it for a while, is it takes a really long time to grind levels. Really long time.
Oh, really?
You have to go through the story multiple times just to increase your levels.
So have you just been grinding on it for a long time?
Yep.
Yeah, I really shouldn't be talking about MSG because it's like I've been eating Halloween candy. That's probably much worse for me than that. So,
yeah, I have to hide the Halloween candy from Amber.
I know. Don't you hate it when you buy Halloween candy and then only a few kids come to the door and then you have all this candy? I mean, where can you donate candy to? It's not like people that are starving would need candy to survive.
And you don't want to hang around a school with a bunch of candy and have kids come over to you.
They should have they should have people that pick up unwanted Halloween candy. That should be a thing. The city should do this.
It needs to be a civic service.
Yes, that would be the law that I get enacted.
The generator's power levels are at 0.
They are at 0.
Completely destroyed.
Yes, that
What
would
else
be...
can you do? You have to either eat it or throw it away. Either one is bad.
Wow, that ship is really strong. It survived the atomic breath.
I know. That's awesome.
They must have improved the armor. So I'm only about 59 meters tall right now. Usually, I'd be much taller, but
but Godzilla's
hard
on a
mode.
diet right now.
Also, the disaster level raises a lot higher, which actually might be why they do that thing with the generators where they lock them down.
Yeah, we did it. We destroyed people.
Murderer.
It doesn't count as murder if you're not a human.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to try that sometime.
It's just a circle of life, baby. If you're a lion or a tiger or a Godzilla, it's just normal.
So they have a video on YouTube about Godzilla versus Zilla, which they're taking the female Godzilla from the 90s TV show and the 90s movies with Ferris Bueller.
Oh yeah, Ferris Bueller.
And
whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I used to remember his name, now I just didn't care.
No, not Matthew Perry.
Broderick.
Broderick! There you go. I was close. That's close.
You remember the Matthew part.
That counts, right?
That actually helped to remember the other part, because I really didn't remember his name.
I don't even know how many
Inspector
movies
Gadget.
Matthew Perry's been in.
I don't really know.
Yeah, but there were a couple of actors who played Inspector Gadget. We're due for a remake of that. I want a new Inspector Gadget movie.
Wow.
Go, Gadget, go!
Apparently, all we can do is remake good franchises from a long time ago.
From the 80s.
Yeah. I know, that's where original ideas happened.
I want to see a Thundercats movie still. Like, I think that'd be awesome. As long as Michael Bay doesn't direct it, I'm good.
Yeah, I would be good if Michael Bay never directs anything ever again.
Yeah, I can't prevent that. We're just gonna give him the Turtles franchise and just say goodbye to it.
He could prevent that. Godzilla could prevent that.
An accident goes horribly wrong, and Michael Bay summons Godzilla to set.
That's right.
I never understood why they changed the design of Godzilla for the 90s movies, though. And then, I mean, Japan said, that's Zilla, that's not Godzilla.
I have no idea.
It looked like an alien hybrid. Didn't even look like a dragon.
I know. I actually saw that movie with some friends from high school, and I remember being so upset about it. I used to be like, this is so dumb. It doesn't even look like Godzilla. It just looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And didn't it have babies or something? They had to find all the babies, and it was just stupid.
Babies! They're babies!
It didn't look anything like Godzilla. It just looked like a dinosaur.
Because everybody loves the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yay, the attack thing raised.
Didn't they make it green in the 90s? It was like, Godzilla's not green.
He's kind of green.
No, look at him, he's gray. He's graphite color.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
I see a little green there.
I don't know.
I mean, you gotta remember, I've caused so much pollution and destruction that I'm changing how the world looks right now on this side of the planet.
I think he's gray with blue. We'll have to see when I get my official Godzilla plushie in the mail.
Totally.
And then we will determine exactly the color of the...
Then we will know for sure.
Yes, that will be definitive proof.
So, another thing that can happen too, which probably isn't gonna happen right now, but depending on how long you take in a mission, or how quickly you do it, sometimes you'll end up fighting multiple kaijus.
Wow.
And yeah, it's very hard to win. Like if another one showed up right now, I would probably lose because it would be in the 70-meter class. So...
Yeah, I like to think of Godzilla as gray because Tink is gray, and I don't know why, but I just see a resemblance sometimes. Because Tink also...
You are a scary lady, you know that?
She also likes to destroy things.
So this holds no relevance to anything, but Amber and I are really curious about looking at the new Peanuts game that's coming out this week.
Yes, and thank you in the comments for suggesting it.
Yeah, because we wouldn't have known about it.
You guys are awesome, and how did you know that, you know, Peanuts is my favorite comic book of all time, so thank you.
Yeah, because I bought you that Peanuts from 1984 through 1987, I think it was.
Yeah, it was my favorite comic book to read at night when I was a little girl, and I'd read that and then I'd fall asleep. It was so peaceful. I love Charles Schultz. He's awesome.
I used to fall asleep listening to Robotech on audio cassette.
Oh, really? I had a Justice League cassette that I listen to sometimes.
Hey, we destroyed another generator. Yay. Huzzah.
Yay! Roar!
It's hard to say if any of this was worth it.
Yeah, I would say, you know, it's gonna be pretty...
Thank you for building that stuff so I could destroy it.
Yeah, totally.
Godzilla.
Totally.
Where is Godzilla heading?
Ooh. So we could go fight a larva, or we could go fight Mothra again. Guardian of the Earth.
Wait.
Like we've said in other videos, we know now that Mothra is a girl.
Yeah.
He's taken the exact route.
And she fights against Godzilla to protect Earth. Which I thought that it was the other way around, but
here will impact the whole planet.
Yeah.
We need to act. We need to act now.
I don't mind being wrong.
Aren't they both protecting the Earth? I'm confused.
No, Godzilla protect. I got confused because of the Hanna-Barbera show and some of the other movies, the team-up movies from Tahoe. where Godzilla would go and fight like alien monsters with other giant kaijus.
So what? He doesn't protect the Earth? He restores balance somehow. I don't get
balance by cleansing a bunch of humans, I guess. I don't know.
He's population control Godzilla. Oh my god.
That's terrible.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know why I just said that.
You are dark, lady.
I'm really disturbed.
All this wanton destruction is getting to Amber. We're gonna have to play something happy like Mario Maker or something again.
That means Godzilla is evil. His population control is very bad.
What I want to know is, photography enthusiasts, cool. What would happen if Godzilla fought Super Sentai or Kamen Rider? Like, would they be able to defeat him like they do, you know, the giant Robeast monsters they fight? Or would Godzilla be stronger? Would the Megazord even put a dent in Godzilla's armor? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I guess Godzilla never read that book, Horton Here's a Who, where it says, like, a person is a person no matter how small.
He's getting really good at sidestepping, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to be careful. Tiptoe attack.
Godzilla, you should take care of all those people. Make sure you don't step on anyone. Be gentle.
No.
Godzilla!
Oops.
A person's a person no matter how small.
What if they're in a tank?
Yeah, I guess they're kind of being hostile then.
I think they're being hostile. I mean, Godzilla's just trying to walk around.
I know.
And these people are shooting at him. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It'd be like getting attacked by a swarm of bees. That would hurt. I mean, you have to put yourself in Godzilla's shoes. You know, he's hungry. He's come out of the ocean for something. And what's making things so difficult for him, there's all these buildings in the way. There's all these people shooting at him.
I know, it's very...
You know? He's got to be thinking, you know what? This isn't really worth it.
He's like, I am just hungry. After I get my food, I'm going back in hibernation. I just have to get these buildings out of my way so I can see where that tuna...
Stupid buildings!
I think he smells tuna fish. He's like, I need a tuna sandwich. And then I
could go for a sandwich. Alright, so this level's side quest, because it's hard mode, we have to hit a fury of a lot in order to, we failed. You have to get a lot of points.
Oh but, no, it's Mothra! Man, Mothra's here cramping his style.
Come on, lady!
So what do we have to do? We have to get tons of points before the end? What were you saying?
No, it was just a side quest.
Oh, okay.
Secondary thing. It just helps you level up faster.
I gotcha.
Come on, lady!
You're doing awesome, Kwing. You can do it.
Ow! That actually hurt.
Mothra!
Got a present for you.
That's right.
I didn't know Mothra could scream.
I think you should tell Mothra to get in the kitchen and make it a sandwich. Tuna sandwich.
I ain't afraid of you.
Actually, I don't know if I'd want a moth making my sandwich, because it might be like...
I'm gonna squash you, bug.
Bested.
Wow, that atomic breath really is a lot stronger since we leveled up.
Mothra is just going.
Yeah, what else can it do? It can just fly forward. Now, if I destroy her wings, she can't really do much.
Okay.
But I can't destroy her wings. Because they only programmed her to just fly at me.
Oh, that would be cool if you could
fly.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of dark, but if you could break her wings off and she'd be like flopping around on the ground.
Well, I mean, you can do a grab move, but it's not as good as Godzilla Unleashed or King of Monsters or whatever. It's just like a simple grab where you bite them and then throw them down. But you don't inflict any real damage on them. In fact, the collision from them falling doesn't even take away from their health.
Headbutt.
There's no point to it other than just being a classic movie move.
And did Godzilla and Mothra fight a lot?
A couple times, yep.
Oh, okay. Wow, I have missed so much. I'm so glad you know, because I don't really know. I've never seen...
I don't remember a lot of stuff. I've brushed up. I've watched, since we started the series, I would say I've watched about 6 Godzilla classic films from the 50s and 60s.
Is that how Mothra really looks in the movies, though?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she just took down a building with her.
It's super colorful.
Godzilla has defeated his enemy.
Aha!
Be sure to turn his attention to the generator.
I'm gonna turn my attention to whatever I want.
Why don't the people just get away from the generators and let Godzilla have his food?
Because if you paid attention to this story at the beginning,
No, I wasn't.
the quote story,
Sorry.
the generators is how they're powering their smartphones and all their technology and stuff like that.
Guns have ceased operating.
Well,
They would rather die than lose their technology.
well, if he's been killing every one of the generators so far, so there's like really nothing they can do.
It's not really killing them, unless you're going with that one anime where that girl has the ability to speak to non-living objects.
Stationary guns have ceased operating.
Oh yeah, no, he's destroying.
That was actually a great anime. Each of the kids were royalty, and they had
yeah,
like
oh my gosh.
individual powers. It was too short. It was cute though. I want a second
I only
season.
saw one episode.
You only saw one episode. I binge watched the entire series.
Whenever K-Wig watches anime at night, like I'll try to watch anime with him, but like I get really tired fast, so I'll watch one episode or half of an episode and I'll be out, and then Luke will be watching like 7 episodes.
We do have like a Serta mattress, so I mean that thing is wicked comfortable.
Only one generator
Yeah.
still operational.
Amber originally wanted to get a Hilton bed, but
But
then
now
she's
this
just
is like this is pretty comfortable.
we've never slept better.
Yeah.
And I don't really,
Our last
aside from like going to a place like Days Inn or like one of those motels, we don't really notice a difference between hotel beds and our bed now.
The data
So,
collection squad is
but those
requesting
Days
orders.
Inn beds are like sleeping on a rock. I don't know if I ever told that story, but we were trying to go to one of our normal hotels. We were visiting, I think, my grandparents or driving back and forth between Massachusetts. And we came across like a Hilton Garden Hotel, and we're tired. It's like 2 a.m. And Amber gets out of the car because my legs are falling asleep from driving, or at least one of them was totally asleep and the other one was still whatever. And Amber goes out and she's trying to open the door and it's locked. And there's nobody there. It's, you know, they still have plenty of room. I even called them on the phone.
Oh my gosh, I know, that was weird. And there was no one at the desk, and I was like kind of knocking on the door. It was the whole place was locked. So yeah, we had to go to this weird
We had to go to a
place.
Days Inn.
And it was terrible.
Yeah.
No offense, but it was horrible. The worst place ever. Like, it kind of smelled like chlorine in the room, like so strong that you couldn't even get to sleep. And
Well, it was supposed to be a non-smoking room too, and it smelled like tobacco,
Yeah.
chlorine, and
since Luke has a really strong sense of smell, like even I had a problem. So it's just like, oh my gosh. So yeah. But that's kind of the places that we had to go to when we were little.
oh yeah.
About it.
That's actually, a Days Inn is the first place that I ever saw The Princess Bride when I was little. It was like afternoon special.
If we end up having kids and stuff, then
No!
hopefully we won't have to end up going there.
Nope. Holiday
I'll like
Express for this
I'll
guy.
have like I'll have like a fund just in case, like a fund just in case, there's not enough to go to a hotel that doesn't smell like chlorine. It's like this is emergency.
That would be my dream.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm really curious about that Godzilla plushie. So,
me
when we
too.
get it, we'll take a picture of it and we'll put it on our Facebook.
Now we need Mothra.
No! You're lucky you got Godzilla.
Mothra would be too freaky to look at. Actually, did you have to order it from Japan?
Yeah.
Or, oh my gosh, yeah.
They wouldn't sell that here.
I know, why not? It's so cool.
I hate when we miss packages though, and then we have to go to the post office, or they just end up getting sent back
Yeah.
to Japan.
Yeah.
That's why Kamen Rider got delayed. Is
We
everything was
are-
supposed to be in here October and
We
November.
have had all these packages come to our house, but then I don't know why, but
They come really early in the
post
morning.
office people, they expect us to sign for every package, and since
Maybe it's
we
like
work,
Pennsylvania
we
law or
work so
something?
late that when they bring it at 7 in the morning, we're still asleep, like, because we're working from like 10 in the morning till like
3 a.m.
after
at least,
midnight.
yeah.
So it's like at 7 in the morning they come. Sometimes I'm half awake and I try to run down the stairs, but it's just like, I don't know what, we're gonna have to figure out something. We're gonna have to be like, please don't bring them before 10 in the morning.
Totally. Oh, this is a fun scenic route. So Godzilla got tired of destroying the cities and decided to go to rule Japan.
That's your answer to somebody asked us what our working hours were, so I was like, there you go.
Late.
From the very early in the morning, whenever we wake up, until way past midnight.
Think like Toonami, the midnight run. Well, I have to be up really late now too because of the whole like bandwidth consumption that Pennsylvania has, or this area, Central PA.
Oh my god.
So we have to upload all the videos that you guys see between midnight and 3:30 in the morning. Otherwise, we'll be using up our bandwidth and we wouldn't be able to live stream or really do anything internet-wise. So since it takes so long to upload 1080p or 720p HD videos, it's all done at night. Which is good because there's not many people in our area that's using the internet, so we get a little bit faster uploading time, but you know, an hour and a half to upload each video is not really fast.
Yeah. Because we're taking our aggression of our lives out right now.
In Godzilla, yeah.
Godzilla. And that's what I think about that stupid uploading time.
Woohoo!
And this is what I think about people coming to my house at 7 in the morning delivering a package.
The generator is losing power.
And the generator is the personification of our rage, pretty much.
And this is what I think about all of those Amish people that I followed, and then they said, please stop following me, it's creepy. No, I'm just kidding.
You haven't even stalked an Amish person
I haven't
yet.
stalked any Amish people yet. I'm not going
She's
to.
been good.
They're really nice, actually, so I would be evil if I stalked them.
Area are destroyed.
Yeah!
Yes, and we live in Amish country now.
Amish land. What would the Amish do if they saw Godzilla?
I am fully aware there are those who consider my decisions hasty. If the people want it, I will gladly step down.
That's right.
I want you to step down, lady. You're terrible.
Yeah, we should have her step down. She looks like one of those people in a Korean dramedy that's really rich and mean.
Well, anyway, guys and gals, if you want us to continue Godzilla in hard mode, let us know in the comments below, and we'll consider it. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and keep checking back on the KwingsLetsPlays channel for even more fun zaniness.
Yay!
God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!